Greetings internet, it's Monica and this is the start of a new reading vlog. It is Friday and I'm so excited to just read and hang out this weekend with you all. So yeah, so excited to take you on my day. It is the end of the workday for me. I just wrapped up with some of the freelance stuff that I'm doing. I still have a bunch of like YouTube, Instagram stuff to do, but as far as like the 9 to 5 goes, I'm done for the day. I don't really have any huge plans for this weekend. It is the first weekend in October though, so I'm hoping to just have a chill, cozy weekend in. Maybe watch some Gilmore Girls, start a couple new books, and see how the weekend takes me from there.
Please stand by for a quick word about this video's sponsor. Book of the Month is a popular and growing online book service for readers. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors and help readers discover books they love. Here's how it works. Their team vets hundreds of books each month and gives readers their choice from a curated selection of new and early release titles, so you can spend more time reading and less time researching. Plus, if you don't see a book that intrigues you, you can easily skip any month without being charged. Personally, I love the service because they have the best price for new release hardcover fiction. It's honestly how I was able to first afford getting into non-young adult titles a few years ago, so it'll always be special to me for that reason. This month, I'm most excited for two books, which are Ties That Tether, an interracial romance novel that also explores identity and familial expectations, and the very highly anticipated The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Be sure to click the link in my description to learn more about all of the October picks, and you can get your first book for just $9.99 with the code BOOKUP.
I'm really excited though. I just got a couple of packages in the mail. So the first is a novel, K-Pop Confidential by Stephen Lee. This was sent to me by Scholastic and I've been super excited to check it out because I love K-pop, and especially I'm excited for all of the Korean authors who are getting to write K-pop stories. You'll probably be seeing that in an upcoming video. And then I've also been in such a mood to paint my nails recently. Kind of just came out of nowhere, so I ordered a box from Olive and June, which is a nail polish company that I keep getting Instagram ads for, so I was like, okay, let's do it. This is one of the things that they're kind of known for, is this poppy that you put onto the cap of any nail polish, and it's supposed to help you paint things with a steadier hand. But these are the colors I picked, so I think I'm gonna paint my nails and listen to an audiobook. I feel like that's a lovely way to start my weekend. So I am currently reading as an audiobook The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson, which is a spooky book involving witches. That's really all I know, but it's my Patreon book club pick for September and October, and I'm a little bit behind schedule. I mean, not really, as long as I catch up today, because today is the day that I need to have read to a certain point for. So I gotta read that. So I think I'm gonna listen to more of this. And then as far as the physical book that I'm gonna read this weekend, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm kind of tempted. I just got Julie Berry's the Scandalous Sisterhood of Prickwillow Place, and this just sounds so charming. It's supposed to be like Clue, like that was one of the comparisons, and so that just makes me really excited. So I might do this one because it just sounds adorable. So that might be what I read this weekend. Just have some autumnal vibes going, and yeah, now I'm gonna go paint my nails. So I finished my nails. I used a green and this sort of terracotta color. I realize now that it's a little bit more Christmassy than I was intending. I redid them like 2 times because I've learned that I have lost the gift of painting my nails. So yeah, it took me a minute to get them to look the way that I wanted them to look, but I'm happy with them. I might swap out the terracotta color at some point or something, because yeah, it's definitely a lot more Christmas than autumn, but the color is really pretty, so I do appreciate that. I also am on chapter 10 of The Year of the Witching, and it is definitely a weird time. It kind of gives me Sabrina vibes, in not so much like the YA kind of sense, like the teen angst, but in how Sabrina can get really weird. So does this book, and not in a bad way. It's just like, that's the best way I can describe it. But yeah, it's basically set in this, I want to say like kind of pilgrimy era, or I don't know, colonial, I'm not 100% sure. But we're in the past, and we're in this village, and there's this guy who's the prophet, and he like leads the village, and they all like have this very intense religion that is pretty anti-feminist, pretty misogynist, and they all hate these like witches, and the witches like rule the woods. And our girl Emmanuelle is the daughter of this woman who was supposed to marry the prophet, but she had an affair with another man, and she's like seen as cursed. And it's just a wild time. There's been some blood sacrifices and yeah, just all around some spooky goodness, but I am enjoying it so far. It's just very different from anything I've read. It is for sure a perfect like October read, so if it's on your radar, I feel like this is the perfect month to read it. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on reading that. I might start reading the Scandalous Sisterhood, because I do want to read something physical at the same time. Also, I've been really slacking on my reading. Like last month I read one book, I think, so I really want to do better in October. So that's my dream, that's my goal. Throwback to when I set my Goodreads goal to 100 books at the beginning of the year. Who was that girl? I don't know her. But yeah, my goal is to try and read some of this tonight too. And then I think I'm going to be playing some Among Us with pals. So a good evening. Doing some reading with pals. Oh, thank you. Hello. So we're each reading our own books and hanging out together.
Woohoo!
Almost 11 p.m. and I just finished up my reading time. I am on chapter 9 of The Scandalous Sisterhood of Prickwillow Place, and I'm really loving it so far. It's such a like quirky, fun, middle grade mystery novel, and I love all the girls and their like sisterhood that they have. It's definitely a bit of a weird time because it starts off with the death of their headmaster at their school and her brother, and it's like a small school. There's like I think just 7 girls or 8 girls, so it's like a small house, and this lady is like their teacher, and they board there. And yeah, so her and her brother die at the very beginning, and the girls immediately are like, all right, well, let's bury them in the backyard and have a feminine utopia. I was like, great, love this. So yeah, it's weird and definitely very like you have to suspend your disbelief, but it's such a fun time. Honestly, I could see this being adapted in kind of the style of Enola Holmes, which by the way, I watched recently and just loved. It was so good. But yeah, I'm having so much fun with this. It's such a good time. And it was also just so lovely to read with friends. That was just, honestly, it helped me so much with like staying focused and like continuing to read, which is something I definitely struggled with, especially last month. So I definitely want to do stuff like that a lot more often. It was very helpful for me, so loved that. I feel like I've had such a good reading day today. Look at me go. But now I'm going to play some games with friends, which is one of my favorite nightly activities. A bunch of us have like a gaming Discord now, which is not a thing I thought I would ever say. I have never been like really into like gaming at all, and so but now I play Among Us every night and Mario Kart and Dead by Daylight, which is the wildest one, and a lot of Catan. I do love Catan. So I'm gonna play some games and just have a fun evening.
At this point, I mean, people are dying, so it's not red.
Kat, what have you been up to?
I feel like
People
it's
are
either
dying,
cat
so
or...
it's not red. I finished all of my tasks. I did fixing the wires and a whole bunch.
Hello pals, so it is Saturday and I am currently uploading a new video. It is my cozy autumn book tag, which I had so much fun filming, and I like how it came out, so hopefully people watch it. Like, tags are so hit or miss. Sometimes people are into them, sometimes they're not, which is fine. That's fair. I don't watch every video that's on my YouTube feed either, but yeah. I'm excited for this one. I think it's cute, so yeah, we'll see. Also, I'm just excited for all the books I mentioned in it. I talked about in that video how I wanted to read this one this autumn. It was on my TBR and I obviously started it. By the way, I am like a little bit over 100 pages into it and I love it so much so far. It's like so cute and cozy, but also has like that mysterious element to it. It's such a perfect autumn read for me. Like, I am not really big into the really scary stuff, but I love like the vibe of spookiness, the vibe of mystery that comes with autumn. So yeah, I've been loving that, and I also have been really enjoying The Witching, which is just a completely different vibe, very much so giving me like Sabrina in some ways, like how Sabrina can get really weird at times. I think I actually mentioned this already yesterday, so I'm not going to wax on about it, but I'm really enjoying that one. And I also have been really enjoying just getting to discuss it with my Patreons in the Discord, so that's been great. And I don't know if I'm going to start it today, but I do need to read The Bone Witch for the Magical Girl Book Club, because that's our book club pick for October, and I'm so excited for that one also. But I have actually heard mixed things about that one so far from all the people participating in that, so we'll see what I think. I really want to love it, but everyone seems to be loving our anime pick, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, I'm gonna continue uploading this video, and then I'm going to do a bit of makeup, and I'm cooking dinner tonight. It's a little bit later in the day. It's like 4 p.m. So I'm starting today a little bit later. I was up so late last night. I couldn't sleep at all. I was up till like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. On accident. I tried to go to bed at like 2 and I was just so wired. I don't know why. Maybe because I had tea late at night, which was probably a bad choice, whatever. So yeah, I could not sleep at all. So I'm definitely like kind of tired today, and my allergies are really bad, so my eyes are like puffy and hurting, which is thrilling. I know you were wondering. This is the content. I finished my video, so now I'm gonna go help my mom make some Korean fried chicken for dinner. Hi. Hi, friends.
How are you? Oh, hey, Molly.
Doing some reading late at night. Oh, there we go. Hi, Blake. Maureen is down there. There's
Sorry, no video for me.
and there's Red. And we're all just gonna hang out and read at 3 a.m. Accidentally fell asleep like right after dinner at 7. I just got really tired. I mean, I think I mentioned that I had a really rough time sleeping the night before, and then I fell asleep with YouTube playing and autoplay was going, so it just like kept playing random videos after the video I was watching ended. So I woke up at like midnight because I don't even know what video it was, but this girl screamed, "Oh my god, there's a spider," and I like jolted awake. So that was a little rough. So now I'm awake. It's like 3 a.m. So I'm doing some reading. I got some crackling fire sounds going on in the background, just trying to be cozy, and I'm probably up for the day, to be honest. So trying to just be chill for my morning, I guess. Hello, so I'm very excited because I just got a package in the mail. I'm going to unbox this and hopefully I like them. Ugh. So I basically got these in the hopes of replacing my beloved combat boots that fell apart. They were like cheap ones. I also got off of ASOS, but they were not Doc Martens. But I love them so much because they just were like the perfect fit for me. I'm nervous about these because I've heard very mixed things about Doc Martens fit. So we'll see. So these are the boot. They are very, very similar to the ones that fell apart. And they definitely feel a lot nicer because the ones that fell apart were not real leather and stuff. So yeah, and obviously just like not high quality. So here they are on. Please excuse the mess that is surrounding me. I need to clean. But oh my gosh, I love them. Legitimately, I thought that this clip was going to be me coming back and being sad about how they didn't fit, but they're like perfect right out the box. I mean, I know I still have to break them in, but they're amazing. Well, my pals, I got another package. So this one is from Depop. It's actually my first time ordering from Depop. So I got two things. The first one is cute. It's this like rug. They're both Lazio stuff. So it's, the first one is this Lazio rugby shirt. Other item is this amazing cardigan sweater that I just love. Oh my goodness. I've come outside to read for a little bit because it's been a while since I've just sat outside, basically all summer, because it was insufferably hot. But now it is that beautiful early autumn weather, which is my favorite time of year. So I wanted to take advantage of it while I could. So it is a few days later and I wanted to come on here and wrap up this reading vlog. It was such a lovely way to kick off autumn. It's also wild because when I filmed this just like a couple of days ago, the leaves outside my window were still like all bright green, and now they are orange and yellow, which is so exciting. I love watching leaves change colors. But anyways, I had such a good reading week after like a month of reading inactivity, so I thought I would just really quick wrap up what I read. So you saw me read the audiobook for The Year of the Witching, which I'm really enjoying. I didn't finish that one because I am trying to keep the pace of trying to read it throughout the month, since there are like specific dates that I'm trying to stick to for the Patreon book club. So that's why I haven't finished that one, but I really am enjoying it so far. It's definitely very creepy and atmospheric in a way that is totally unique from anything that I've read before. Then the first book that I completed was The Scandalous Sisterhood of Prickwillow Place by Julie Berry. I really enjoyed this one overall. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars, but I rounded it up to on Goodreads to 4. I will say that, you know, the mystery, I kind of wanted the mystery to be a little bit more clever, but it was overall a really cute novel. And then lastly, at the end of my reading vlog, I picked up Sleepwalking by Meg Wolitzer. This one I gave, I think, 4 stars, and I really enjoyed it. You can see all the page flags on it. This is one that I think some people will love and identify with and just feel connected to as a story, and other people will absolutely hate. And for me, I fall into the first category. Basically, this story follows well, our main character, Claire, who is a part of this clique in college called the Death Girls, and there's 3 girls and they're all obsessed with death, and specifically they each have a poet that they're obsessed with who has taken their life. So Anne Sexton, Sylvia Plath, and then Claire, our 3rd girl, is obsessed with Lucy Asher, who is a made-up poet for the novel. And this book, I don't know, there was something really nostalgic about it that I can't fully put my finger on, but I loved so much. It reminded me a lot, to be honest, not of the person I was in college, but of the person I thought I was. I don't know if that makes any sense, but there's a lot in this book that I just felt like I connected with, and I feel like at its heart, it's about the way that readers can connect with words in a way that can just so incredibly deeply impact you. It's also about a lot of really unhealthy coping mechanisms and unhealthy friendships and relationships and things like that, but I really enjoyed this one. I don't know, I don't really know how to talk about it fully yet, but I just felt really connected to the story, and I'm really happy that I picked it up. So yeah, overall, I feel like I had such a good few reading days, and I'm just excited to see what the rest of October will bring me reading wise. I'd love to hear from you guys. What have you been reading recently? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!